Want to stream or record gameplay while keeping your music, game sounds, and chat audio totally separate in OBS Studio? Today, I'll walk you through a clear, step-by-step process to split your game audio from your apps, like Discord or Spotify, making your streams and recordings way easier to edit and far more professional. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to control and separate each sound source, so you never have to deal with jumbled audio again. Let's jump right in using OBS Studio's super handy application audio capture feature, which is currently in beta but works great for most folks. The first thing we need to do is prevent OBS from capturing your entire desktop's audio, which would mix everything together and defeat the purpose. To do this, head to your OBS settings, click on Audio, and you'll see options labeled Desktop Audio. Go ahead and disable all the desktop audio devices listed here. This tells OBS not to record every random sound your computer makes, like notifications or the stray YouTube tab. You might notice your audio meters go silent at first. That's totally fine. That means desktop audio is disabled and we're ready to precisely control what we're capturing. Now, let's add the actual application sources you want to record. Down in the Sources panel, think of this as your toolbox for all things video and audio in OBS. Click the little plus icon. This opens a menu and you'll select Application Audio Capture, Beta. Give this source a clear name like Game Audio so you can find it easily later. Now choose the specific app you want to capture. If you've got your game running, just select it from the drop-down menu. OBS will grab only the sound coming from that app and nothing else. For each additional app you want isolated, Discord for voice chat, Spotify for background music, or maybe a web browser for sound effects, repeat that same process. Add a new application audio capture source, name it for clarity, and select the correct application from the list. Try to keep these names specific. It'll help a ton when you start mixing later or want quick mute options midstream. Here's where you get powerful control, especially if you plan to edit recordings after your session. Right-click on each audio source in your mixer, that's the panel showing audio levels, and select Advanced Audio Properties. You'll see different audio tracks listed for each source. Let's say track 1 is your catch-all. Use it for your live stream, where you want the audience to hear everything in real time. But for tracks 2, 3, and 4, you might assign just the game, just Discord, or just your music. This lets you split each sound out so you can edit each voice or soundtrack individually when you're making highlight reels or fixing up clips later. If you're wondering how OBS knows which tracks to save, head to Settings again, then Output, and look under Recording. Here, you can specify exactly which tracks get saved to your video file. Maybe you only want tracks 2 and 3 on your recording for easier audio editing. That's totally possible and super helpful for getting a professional result without the extra clutter. This process might feel a little new at first, especially if you're used to mixing everything under one desktop audio umbrella. But taking the time to separate your sources pays off big when it comes to editing, muting, and delivering a better experience to your viewers. And remember, if you don't see the app you want when adding a source, double-check that it's running or try launching OBS as an administrator to let it see all your programs. If you found this tutorial helpful, hit that like button. It helps a ton. If you have any questions, get stuck, or want advice for more complex setups, leave a comment below. I do read them all. And subscribe for more clear, practical OBS tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, and happy streaming!